Let me break this down for you, Bobo style. Life is scary. Get used to it. There are no magical fixes. It's all up to you.
The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
What emotions were coming to the front?
This is the whole journey, the whole process of starting the lifting all the way to, coming to where I am. It's been a long road.
You got
It's just getting started.
You got a super bright future, Jason. I got to tell you.
Motivation is the stuff that keeps you going every single day. The motivation is on a daily basis. What are you going to do in order to follow through on that spark? So you've lit the match, now what? It's that daily motivation of waking up every morning saying, I want to do it. I want to be the best that I can be because I want to achieve the things that inspire me and make me feel great.
It's the mind that really creates the body. It's the mind that makes you really work out for 4 or 5 hours a day. It is the mind that visualizes of what the body ought to look like as the finished product.
In the mind of every artist, there's a masterpiece.
You stop being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
I'm living my life too. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I found my passion. I've created my true calling in life. I'm living life on my terms.
Do you remember your first contest?
Yes, sir. The first competition I ever done. Yeah, I was about 14 or so, and it was the first time in my life that I ever experienced a success that had nothing to do with my pedigree, where I came from, had more and all to do with just my own ability to work really hard. And if I work hard at it, I could achieve something that was in my own hands to do.
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes to the biggest battle of our lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're gonna crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me,
And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in the mirror. You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. Because in life, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life in it, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face. You gotta look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals.